Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Oh! Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and two now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luis Arias.
Well, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Rafael Devers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And Devers hits that one. Pajes takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop Willie Adames.
That's the ball. Adames with a homer in his last game.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And Adames swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air to left center. And makes the grab. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill for the Giants, Tyler Mahle. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bounced up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Andy Pages.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. This one in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Oh! Two outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. Home run number 10 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez went deep in his most recent game. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him. One away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Yamamoto, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, center fielder Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Bader now. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Oh, catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, ball one.
Malley, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air to left center, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nope, that's inside.
And
Ball
that's
2.
a little bit high. Ball 2. That's inside. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Batting eighth, shortstop.
Runner on at
Miguel
first with one gone.
Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that is out of play. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Eldridge. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jesus.
Here's the
Rodriguez.
catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. And a foul ball. Ramos at first, 1 gone. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
In the dirt. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position, and he's taking away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away.
Up next,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Devers.
Raffy coming to the plate now. He's 0 for 1.
Whoa.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Hassan Kim.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1.
Ball.
To the right side, but that rolls foul.
Ball.
And now
That's
it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. And base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, there's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Close,
No,
but
that's a
called a
ball.
ball. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Chapman.
He's pitching well,
Woo!
but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Chapman is gone.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's the left fielder, Casey Schmidt.
Huh. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed. On the ground, Kim. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's the strike. Hit in the air, center field. Bader moving under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Close
No.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
Wow,
Teoscar
Singy, he showed off great
Hernandez.
reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit, and first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And they'll do it again. Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth,
for
digging
the
in,
Giants,
Harrison
center fielder,
Bader.
Harrison Bader.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just
That's out the
missed.
corner.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's a 3-0. And ball
That's
four
four.
there,
Take your base.
tying run is on base.
Up next
He did
for the
not
Giants,
take the
right
bat
fielder,
off his
Bryce
shoulder the
Elder.
entire at bat.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one the other way,
Foul.
and foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Just
No, that's a ball.
missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There goes the runner. Pitch
Nope, that's low.
misses. Throw,
No, he's safe.
save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Next
Ball two.
offering is downstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. That's
a
one
ball.
misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Jesus Rodriguez waits to bat for the Giants. 3-0 now. And ball
Take it back.
4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Second baseman
Luis Ariz stands in. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. They're down 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Malley checks over to first, and he's back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Eldridge takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Hassan Kim.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Butto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Henches, a left-hander, also throwing. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Muncy digs in.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. And now, Rafael Devers.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Hop.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one hit the knees for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for San
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jose Butto.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
No, that's a ball.
Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. That's a little bit low. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. That misses. 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Misses outside. And the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. Schmidt should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Just
Oh, that's
off
off
the
the plate.
outside edge. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
In there at the
Strike one.
knees. Strike one. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
Two and one now. Two aboard. Fouled off. He was late. That
Ball
just misses. And it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, one out. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pajes having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. One out, base is full. Check swing, run around, and that is strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the 0-2.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Well done behind the dish.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Butto out of the game. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Sam Hentges gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Two outs, bases are full. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout in the inning. And the Dodgers leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Casey Schmidt digs in now.
Left fielder, Casey Schmidt.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Schmidt wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Fouled off left side. The Giants down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez on his way over, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Bryce
At the plate,
Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play. Giants are down 1-2-3. And they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a
Francisco,
new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Randy Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop Miguel Rojas.
Ball.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Trevor McDonald, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. In the air to left center. Bader on the move. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Hassan Kim.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
The 2-2. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Muncy in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And it's fouled away. That one ripped, but foul. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Dreyer.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Leading off for San Francisco, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Dodgers leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Oh, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Right.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman Luis Ariz.
So back to the top of the order. And up next for the Giants, Luis Ariz. 0 for 3 in this one. Chopped to the right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for San
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trevor McDonald.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And that's just foul. Man at second.
Well,
action in the San Francisco bullpen. Adrian Hauser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
that's the ball.
And downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out without a swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first. 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
This one in the air, right field. Eldridge makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One left for L.A., and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's Rafael Devers.
For San Francisco, first baseman Rafael Devers.
Ball,
good fastball
inside.
there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Ball
That's out
one,
the
no
corner.
strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Matt Chapman. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Phillips looking for his first save of the year. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. The Dodgers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that's in for a strike. 1 and 2. Got him. Ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.